crazy.
Blast went crazy.
He went super crazy. And shout out to Blast. It's something interesting about Blast too. But when he went crazy, I was telling people, I'm like, Blast shot up super, super fast. And I was like, Kalen's gonna end up like where Blast is, it's just gonna take longer. But what I love about Kalen is how consistent he is. You get what I'm saying? Like he just consistent, bro. Like, and he don't, same thing we just talking about, he don't get too high. He don't get too low. He just, nigga, like this all fucking day, all day. You get what I'm saying? And he just stay foot on the gas. Whoever fuck with me, and that's who I'm going to rock with. Whoever don't, they haters, fuck them, and just do his shit. You know what I mean? And I love how this nigga's career started.
It's just like his niggas,
bro, like that, nigga, like that, bro.
It
like
never did
that.
this.
It never did.
It was just like
it
this,
never did
bro.
this, and it never did this. It just like this, bro.
Like I'm like this.
No, and you look up and the nigga at 5,000 feet elevation, like you know what I'm saying, like, and it just, and he's still going. You know what I mean? Like, and so like I love how his. I look at niggas like that, bro. Like I look at niggas like Kalen. I look at niggas like Benny the Butcher. I look at niggas even like a nigga like Currency. Like when Currency was with Wayne, and then everybody thought he was crazy for going indie. And then you look up later, and Currency is a millionaire, and this nigga, he has a cult fan base, and he not the most popular nigga because he don't have a major or signed to like a major. But it's like if you really in the culture and understand how the average person don't understand how money works in music. You get what I'm saying? So like if you understand how money works, it's like, nigga, Currency didn't got it figured out.
How does it? What do you mean?
So like, what I mean by that is like the average person, we just hear shit like, oh, he got his masters, or you know, you see somebody kind of like bubbling and getting certain attention, and you just automatically think it equates to dollars. But it's like, if you see like, let's say I gave you $100,000. Let's make it simple. Let's say I gave you $100.
Okay.
I
like the 100,000.
Yeah.
But
let's say I gave you $100 just to give a breakdown. Let's say I gave you $100 to sell candy bars, and you selling candy bars for $1 a piece. You get what I'm saying? If I give it to you on a 80-20 in your favor, which is like an unheard of deal for an artist, 80-20, in order for you to pay me back, every time you sell a candy bar, 80 cents goes to the recoup, and 20 cents of it goes just to my pocket as tax. So it's basically like a bad loan. So if
that's a high-ass interest rate, bro. That's a high-ass interest rate.
If you sell 100 candy bars, you only made me back $80. So you still got to make me another $20, even though you sold.
How though?
Because 80 cents.
But I get unlimited candy bars to sell.
You get unlimited candy bars to sell. You get what I'm saying? But you got to sell technically like 115 to 120 candy bars to make back the $100. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you don't, let's say you only sell 90 candy bars. You get what I'm saying? Or let's say, to be fair, you sold 100 candy bars. I gave you $100, you sold 100 candy bars. You still in debt.
Still in debt.
So you still owe me another 15 candy bars in sales, but let's say you can't sell that. Well, then now I just own your product. So what I come to you and do, I say, look, bro, you didn't sell the 100 candy bars. I'm going to give you 200 now and try to sell 200 candy bars, but I'm going to do it on the 60-40. And you like, fuck it, I need the money, bro. Like, I'm going to just take it. You get what I'm saying? So now you take the 200, but you in debt to me $215 because you never, sold the other
you just
15.
digging a deeper hole.
You just digging but now you on a 60-40. So to make back the 200, you got to sell like 300 candy bars. You get what I'm saying? Because how it works is whatever the percentage is, you look at it like cent. If it's a 60-40, then 60 cents of every dollar you make goes to the recoup. So you only making back 60 cents on every dollar, and then 40% just go to my pocket, so I just keep it.
Yeah.
So what labels want to do is they want to keep you in debt, because the more you in debt, it's like a credit card. The more you in debt in the credit card, the interest, credit card companies make money off the interest. They don't care about loaning you $15,000. What they care about is that when your credit card bill is $500 a month, $320 of it is going to their pockets. You get what I'm saying?
I think that's cool. I think we're from like the consumer perspective, or where I think I get a little bit like, whoa, is, okay, I don't know, like give me a major label, like a major ass label.
Let's just Interscope.
Interscope. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Who, Jimmy Iovine run there or some shit?
Yep.
White dude, don't know this rapper, young kitty, 20, nigga here, I'm finna R-words your pockets. Cool, I understand that.
Yeah.
But when it's like a TDE, when it's like, what's J. Cole's label? Dreamville. When it's certain labels, I look at them like, oh, that's family.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do that to your family, but that's clearly.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and you gotta
I thought we was people, nigga.
And you gotta look at it like this. Let's say I start my label, right?
He said, yeah.
I'm just saying. And let's say I start my label and I sign you. you like, oh, nigga, I know Reason. Like, I'm gonna sign the Reason. Like, nigga, he did a shit in the city, he cracking, yada, yada. So now you sign to me. Let's say you sign to me on a 70-30. So that means I put up all the money and then everything that you make, we split it 70-30. You get 70% of it, 30, I get 30% of it. We're not even talking about recoup. We just talking about if I put up the money, period. You get what I'm saying? That's what we split. But then I take you and I sign you to Interscope. And now they got you signed on a 60-40. And let's say Interscope give you $100,000. To recoup the $100,000 with Interscope, you got to make them niggas like 160 to recoup it. So if you lucky enough to make them one, because majority of artists nowadays do not recoup.
Yeah.
That's why Drake is like, people clowning him for the song. They saying it's trash, but I thought it was clever when he said, "My Mr. Recoup is my other nickname," because he wanted the niggas that he always, it don't matter what the ticket is.
Mr. Recoup.
That was his whole thing. He's like, it don't matter how much money you give me, I recoup it. So it don't even matter. You can give it, it's a flex. It's kind of crazy, but you understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's hard. Everybody else don't like it. But
that's kind of cool.
You get what I'm saying? But if you lucky enough to recoup the $100,000, so you make 160, now you like, okay, cool. I made that 160. I'm finally in the green. But now every dollar you make after that, you still got to split 60-40 with Interscope. So now, let's say you make 100,000 after that. So you had a total of 260, but 100,000 is profit, right? So out of that 100,000, you make 60,000. The Interscope makes 40. But then the 60,000 you make, we in a 70-30. You get what I'm saying?
Damn.
So when I say that, I'm like, a lot of people don't understand how money works in the industry. And then they talk and have opinions about certain things, but they don't understand it. So when I see like YG last album, people was clowning him. I think he did like 11,000 first week. And they like...
That's not good, though.
It's not good for YG, but he did it independently.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? So like, that's why I hate first week. I hate first week arguments, because it's like, well, if YG dropped an album and he did 11,000 first week, but it's an independent album, he made bread. Do you get what I'm saying?
Versus like,
versus a nigga that might have did 80,000 first week, but what
I'm
if
splitting,
and they might be in $1 million hole? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, what are we really talking about? Are we talking about making money and doing? Are we talking about doing what you love and making money doing what you love, or are we just talking about who could do the biggest look? Because if we talking about who could do the biggest look, then fuck it, that's a different conversation.
Black people, we like flashy things, man. So you gotta like make it bigger than, you know what I mean? We just attracted to that shit.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not like anti, because I always tell people this, they be like, oh, since you indie now, are you anti-label? I'm not anti-label. I'm anti-people not understanding what they getting themselves into. Because even with the look, there's a way to turn the look into a win. You just not gonna make no money off your music. But you can make money off of touring, merch, you get what I'm saying? All this stuff. So if you just know what you're getting yourself into, like, I'm not anti-nothing. I'm anti-being stupid. Like, and not understanding what you're walking into.
There like, this
like, that don't, the math don't math. You get what I'm saying?
Why not go, from a branding perspective, why not go all the way like, fuck the labels? Like, why not go? Because
you need the labels still. It's like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, you want to always keep your door open, because like, what if you go indie for a few years? Like Nip. Nip did this. He went major first. Wasn't working. They got out the deal. He went indie straight to the streets. Boom, boom, boom. Kept driving up the sales. Yeah. And then the last album, Victory Lap, I want to say he went with Atlantic. But, niggas can fact check me. And I'm sure he got 7-figure deal for that. So there's also a world where it's like, you go indie, build up your shit, and then now you have leverage back to the catalog play. So what a label will do is, let's say they're like, Reason, I want to give you $1 million, but we're going to collect on your whole catalog. Well, if you have 10 projects in your catalog, you don't got to depend on one project to recoup $1 million. They're going to recoup on all 10. You get what I'm saying? But they're going to hand you $1 million check. If you now in 2025 or 2026 now, where you could do everything damn near in-house, you might only spend out of that whole $1 million, you might only spend 120 on that on your rollout. So now you got the 880, you get what I'm saying, to do whatever you want to do with it.
How much a rollout you think costs? Like 120?
It depends on what you want to do. It depends on how big you want to do the rollout. I'm big on not spending what you don't have to spend unless I'm big on either everything or nothing, if that makes sense. Like, no middle ground. You get what I'm saying? Like, so we either gonna keep it all the way in-house and like do everything the cheapest that we can possibly do it, or we gonna spend the whole budget and then go and make it look. You get what I'm saying? And then we gonna tour it and do the whole shit.
I do want to say this though, because I just had this. My birthday is next Saturday, so I'm throwing a party. I've been like, but
let me know. I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah, I got you. Put you in the guest list. But bro, I think like niggas, I'm sure you go through this, so I need your help. Because I think niggas is like niggas trying to charge me like, if it seems like triple, because they just think I got it. And I'm like, nigga,
I can't tell you, bro. When
what are you on right now?
Indie, the producers and like the fees that and I'm like, bro, I don't have I don't have that, bro. Like, I don't know what you think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is.
No, I know what you think.
What you think.
But fuck all that, bro.
Like, I don't have that. You know what I mean? But that goes also back into like what I'm talking about as far as like, if people understood how the money worked, then they would know that this is a wild ask. You get what I'm saying? Like, if they like, so it's like people will look at 1 million followers and think that everybody with 1 million followers got $1 million.
I told the nigga, I said, I need a photo booth. Guess how much you think they charge me for a photo booth?
For a photo booth.
For like the stand,
like the
tripod.
stand where you just go, okay, got you.
Give me a number. What you think he gets for?
For hours on party, I would assume he charge you hourly, maybe like 250, 300.
That niggas told me $2K.
See, that's
So he said $2 to $5K depending on what you
want to do.
I said
it's just gonna stand
$5K,
there.
nigga.
It's just gonna stand there.
That's for you to stand there is crazy.
It's
bro.
just gonna stand there and take pictures of us. Like,
yeah, so it's definitely insane. But I know that you're going through that. You got
nah, for sure. I try to do my business very straightforward and very on the front end. Like, one thing I've learned is like, have all the uncomfortable conversations on the front end. That way we could just get to the part that we like, which is the music and the creative. You know what I mean? So if I need somebody, let's say I'm working with a producer, but I'm like, okay, we just putting out loose records. Like, we not putting nothing into this. We're not putting nothing into marketing. We just really just staying busy, keeping people, tapped in with what we're doing. I might go to a producer and be like, hey, we not paying for the beat, but we'll do master splits, and then it don't even got to be exclusive, meaning that you could still sell the beat. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? Because we just doing a loosey. You know what I mean? Versus if we're going into a project, it's like, okay, this is what the budget is per beat, and this is what we have. And I'm also telling them to have uncomfortable conversations. Like, if you give me a beat and 3 people worked on it, but the budget is $750 a beat, that's $250 a piece for y'all. So like, before you give me the beat, you need to have that convo with the homies. You get what I'm saying? Because that also happens where like you get to the finish line and a nigga like, you told me $750, and I'm like, well, yeah, but your homeboy Blake also said he want $500, and I told you on the front end that the budget is set. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, now it ain't enough slices of the cake for what y'all asking for. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, it's just have all the uncomfortable conversations on the very, very front end. That way we don't even have to go down this road of later on somebody being like, oh, I feel like I'm getting played out of a situation. You know what I mean? So yeah.
What's it been like kind of building out that team? Because now you've been indie for how long?
Like a year. So this was our first year, like full blown indie. Like, technically I went indie like third quarter of last year, but we weren't able to like, so because, I left TDE, there's a lot of labels that this nigga
forced his way out of TDE. That nigga kamikaze. We gonna talk about it. That nigga kamikaze his way out of that label. Okay.
But it was a lot of labels that was scared to touch the situation because they didn't know what the
when you say touch, you mean like to try to get you out?
Like fuck with me on a new deal, because they didn't know. You got to remember, like, this whole industry is about relationships, so don't nobody want to rub nobody the wrong way. You get what I'm saying? So it's almost like, and I hate using this example because I'm like the bitch in the situation, but it's almost like if you break up with, if it's high status couple and a nigga break up with his bitch, niggas don't want to touch the bitch until they know exactly what's.
I'll talk to you, but I'm not walking outside.
I don't know how they feel about it. You get what I'm saying?
Catch us at dinner.
I gotta talk to the other nigga. You know what I mean? Like, and so it's one of them situations where I talk to a lot of people, but they didn't want to necessarily. Fuck with me yet. It's not that they didn't want to fuck with me. They just didn't want to fuck with me yet until they knew what the temperature was between me and TD. They got relationships.
That analogy is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It is. It's crazy. But it's the best analogy to, you know what I'm saying? Like, to explain it. So it's like, I had so many conversations, and it's funny because that was why it was a lot of people, because, the TD fan base is crazy. So when I announced that I was indie, it was like the same day that Dot announced the pop out. I didn't fucking know that the pop out was coming. Yeah. But it was a lot of fans that, and it was like Dot birthday. It was a lot of fans that thought I purposely was trying to like shit on Dot by doing that.
Did you announce it first or he announced it?
I announced it first, but
you think he announced that?
Nah. Dot is like, they do everything so strategic. That shit was planned like, you know what I'm saying, a while in advance. But what I'm saying is that with me announcing it, I was doing that to basically let labels know, like, no, yo, I actually am a free agent. Like there's talks behind the scene, but like I'm letting y'all know, like I can play ball. You get what I'm saying? So I was only announcing. I didn't even want to do a whole public announcing thing, but it was like we gotta let people know. We gotta let people know that the business is open. You get what I'm saying? And so it took us a while to figure out a situation that we like. So basically, this was our first full year indie, and I thought we did pretty well. We dropped 2 projects, 2 deluxes. We had the old Joey Badass shit. You know what I mean? And I had one of the most viral records in that. And just consistent. Like I just wanted to start building again. So I feel like mission accomplished. And now we gearing up to literally, like you was just saying, like, yo, you just dropped. I'm like, nah, I'm about to go again, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, dude.
Yeah. Like, nah, I'm going again, bro.
You know how many times you're gonna drop this year?
I'm trying to drop 3. So I'm trying to do this one, tour it. So I want to do this next color. So do blue, we got the next color, tour those 2, and then do 2 more colors. And then tour those like
what's the next, you know the next color?
Yeah, it's pink. It's pink.
It's pink.
It's pink.
What the fuck? So I was listening to the blue. I'm thinking like one of my favorite. Is it Lie to Me?
Lie to Me crazy.
That's my favorite record right there.
Because every nigga's been through it.
No, the nigga said some shit. When he say like, because I know if you tell me the truth, that mean you moved on. I was like, oh,
the moment you tell me,
bro, she not trying to set your feelings
no more. The moment that she ain't trying to spare your feelings no more, it mean that she already fucking somebody else. She already dealing with it.
Stop. I don't even like Solomon. No. I went through the last girl I was dealing. Oh man, bro.
Yeah, and I love Lie to Me, and it's something. It's so funny because it's like this is actually like the project that I've had the best feedback on, like initially, and it was crazy because this is like the easiest. Like I've always overthought projects because I've always sat with music so long, and I made this whole project in probably like a month and a half. But it was intentional. It was like I knew what I wanted it to sound like. I knew I wanted the whole thing to sound like a dark, gloomy car ride. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I knew exactly what I wanted it to sound like. I knew who I wanted to be on it. And so I was able to get through the shit fast. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
It was probably because I was re-listening on the way over here and it was raining.
Bro,
I was like, that's what it
sounded like.
I was like, this shit crazy.
It sound like that. It sound like a dark, gloomy, rainy ass.
Said something about like, you know, I ain't taught you, so I don't want to reach out because I don't want you to feel like
I was talking about 2 of my homies because it's like, you know, and we all go through that where it's like as you get older, you got friends that nothing really happened. Y'all just kind of grew apart. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it's 2 of my close, like these niggas, like if you knew me in high school, it's like you never see me without it was so much to the point to where like both of these niggas was like damn near living with me at one point. That's how close we was. You get what I'm saying? And just life going on. They had kids. I didn't have no kids. You know, people moving, playing sports, doing different things. We just slowly grew apart. And then I used to see certain things happen in their life, and I'd be like, damn, I want to reach out to them and say, and I'd be like, nah, I be in my own head about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's a real thing. Like,
don't that be crazy? Like, you'll see someone on the gram, like, and then it's just like, I got a good friend, he's in the music, he just dropped, and like, it's like you see it, and you just keep scrolling, but in your mind, you like, I should probably, but you don't for whatever reason.
Exactly, for whatever reason. You get what I'm saying? But then it's like, I could sit here and write a whole verse about it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, which is the most backwards shit. Put it on a record. You get what I'm saying? And so that's why, like, and it's funny because while I was writing it, I'm like, part of me was like, damn, should I reach out to these niggas now? But I'm like, nah, like, it's not going to be vulnerable enough. Like, because this is what it is. It's like the fact that
this is me reaching out.
This is me reaching out. You get what I'm saying? Like,
what's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Yeah, that's
So it's like, this is me reaching out, and this is me telling you that, like, I was scared to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also telling you that, like, I really love you niggas, and it'll never change. You know what I mean? Like, and so it's crazy because that song, like, sparked us, end up having a conversation.
Did they reach out when the whole TDE thing?
Yeah, they reached out when the whole TDE thing happened. Yeah, so we did. Exactly. You get what I'm saying? But I'm aware enough to know, like, and that's why I be like I be talking to myself, like the homie Ro, one of the ones I'm talking about, like, he got a son named Ace, and this is like on the album I've been working on, and I got a line where I'm like I'm supposed to be your Ace, and I ain't even seen Ace. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like just me being accountable for like my bullshit, because I'm
kind of being
accountable.
Kind of
being, because the best accountability is change behavior. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, I've tried in different ways, and it's like, and you also realize that when you try, like, we're not all the way the same as we used to be, because we just got so many differences. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And so, but it's still love, and it's still that relationship that'll never be nothing else but family, regardless of what the situation is. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I was finna say too, because I thought like, all right, cool, like Blue. That it's like a overtone of just kind of like sorrow a little bit.
Yep.
So then I'm thinking like, okay, but then you said pink. So to me, both of those colors can kind of mean
they can kind of have similarities. So, and that's why we're doing them like next to each other.
Got you. So is it?
Yeah.
Damn. So for you, the colors, is it going to like arc out of?
Exactly. Like we literally about to drop a record. I don't know when it's the air, but we're dropping a record next week. And it's called "Don't Play with My Heart." And it's the beat. It's really just me rapping over a sample, but the sample is hella soulful and can be something that somebody raps over about love, but I'm rapping about the industry and how like I still love it. And my biggest problem is that like you niggas don't care about it the way that I care about it. And that's why it's hard for me to like fuck with a lot of people in the industry, because it's like I feel like everything is performative. Like everything is whatever the look is. You know what I'm saying? And like it's so hard to like meet somebody and it'd be like, oh, you actually like doing this shit. Like, oh, like when the doors close, you actually enjoy doing this, or you actually are that persona, or oh, you gangbang off camera too. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to, you get what I'm saying? So it's gonna slowly fade into it. But like you said, it's like the conversational topics on all the records could be on either one. You get what I'm saying? Like, but this one will be more fun, and it'll be something that women can like wake up, be about to go out for brunch and get dressed to.
Fire.
It'll talk on both sides of love. It'll talk about love of your dreams. It'll talk about love with a woman. It'll talk about a woman's love with a man. And it'll talk about the toxic parts of it. You know what I mean?
Come in February?
We're gonna start the rollout in February. We're trying to start it we're trying to start it on the weekend of Valentine's Day. So, but we racing against the clock. So we're trying to drop like a 2-pack on Friday.
Okay, how does that work though? Racing against the clock in terms? Oh, it's just because the date is coming.
The date is coming, and it's like we don't know which 2 records we want to go with yet, and we would like to go with visuals. We don't got a visual shot yet, so racing against the clock, trying to get the work done. You get what I'm saying? Trying to figure out which records it's gonna be, and then you still got to ingest the music. We can ingest it technically the day before, but then you don't get the playlist support that you want unless the earlier you ingest it, the better playlist and support. So it's like you want to go fast, but you also don't want to.
You mean like getting it on, like
getting it on playlists? So like in Spotify and Apple Music,
you got to pay for that, no or no?
No. You don't got. All you got to do is just submit your records, and they call it like a pitching tool where they pitch it to the DSP, and then depending on your name and kind of like what's coming. So like how it works is like if your name is of a certain stature, you get certain playlists. But then like if you're doing a whole album, they'll favor you a little bit more because they're like, oh, he on a whole rollout. We're not gonna put so-and-so in front of him when so-and-so just dropping a Lucy, but he's doing the whole thing. So it just depends on everything that you're doing and your relationships over there. Can you call somebody? Can you text somebody and be like, yo, this is what we doing? And that's kind of how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said we a couple times. Who's on the team?
So it's my boy Jordan. He's my manager. My boy Pat, he's also my manager, so they kind of co-manage. People see Chris Berry, my director, but he also helps us on everything. So he has a ear on the music. He has a eye on like what aesthetic we want to go through when it comes to merch, all of those things. Alyssa does my social media. Danny kind of is like the GM. He runs everything. He live in like the Midwest, and Danny is like our whole back end. So when you go to the Reason website and everything, like Danny's like the guy that if we don't know how to do something, Danny knows how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's pretty much it. It's like a tight knit team. So it's only like 5 of us, and that's about it. Yeah. So I say we because I try to like train myself because
that's good.
Yeah, you never want to be like the nigga that's taking off. Yeah,
I be saying that all the time. I be like, I be talking to the team like I want to do. I be like, hold on.
Like you get what I'm saying? Like So I try to say we, and it helps because it's like as an artist, I'm emotionally connected with all of my music.
Yeah,
but they're not. So it's like it might be something I want to get off just because like I want somebody to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But then they like, nah, this ain't the best record. You get what I'm saying? Really? But I just want this because I just had some shit to get off and I just want somebody to hear that.
So do you feel like, well, first question, do you feel like you're difficult to work with?
No, I actually think I'm like one of the easiest.
Not compared to not compared to other.
That's true. I think I'm easy to work with in general because I'm not like a diva about nothing. Like I'm very simple all the way through when it comes to shows. And the hardest part about me is texting. That's why I was telling you, I'm like, nigga, I ain't never met nobody. I was like, nigga, I thought I was hard to, but I also don't take it personal because I know how bad I am.
I'm trash, bro.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
I see it and be like,
bro, same.
I got to get to that tab. There's a tab in my mind. Like, I'm gonna get to that tab. I gotta.
Or it might be like, I don't feel like as a human having that conversation right now. But I do, but I want to have that conversation just later on. You get what I'm saying?
You more of a real nigga than me. Like, that's a fact. Yeah, I don't even feel like talking about that.
I don't feel like talking about that right now. So it's like you might hit me about something I got to do on Friday, but I'm having a long day on Monday. I don't feel like thinking about Friday right now. So it's like I'm not even, you get what I'm saying?
Damn. I like people who get that though. Cause it's certain people that be like,
They take it personal.
and it's like, they may not say that feel away, but you could tell.
You could tell how they start moving and shit. And then
versus-
it's like you might need something and then they acting funny because you need, when it's like, bro, it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like whatever you needed from me, if you really, really needed it, I would have did it. I would have did it.
You just have to say it.
You just have to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have did it. I would have never left you hanging on.
Because I really love you, bro. And
you should know that.
I'm a complex soul, brother. Like, honestly, that's how it be.
Yeah, nah, that's real, bro. It's I don't be wanting to talk about everything at every moment. You get what I'm saying?
I tell people, and you know, I'll be 30, so I'm learning myself. And I tell people now, I'm like, bro, I'm a moody ass nigga, bro. I be moody sometimes, bro.
Like, I don't be wanting to talk about all this shit, bro. Like, it's like, nigga, my phone, it be days, bro, where my phone just ring all fucking day. And so if you catch me on that day, then like, nigga, I'm just not on that. You get what I'm saying? And I saw it, but I'm just not on that. I'm getting dead ass. You feel me? Like, and that's why I fuck with people that I tell people all the time, like, even when I give them like my line or something like that on some like, yo, reach out if you ever need help. I tell them, I say, I'm terrible with my phone. Double text me, triple, like, don't feel like you bugging me because you're never bugging me. You get what I'm saying? Like, but if you don't keep hitting me, you might reach me on the day I don't feel like talking. You get what I'm saying? Like, so.
That's a fact, because it's like, bro, you can't. I feel like I'm impossible to bug because
bro,
if I don't want, I'm just not gonna respond.
And that's how I feel. It's like, you ain't gonna never get on my nerves because I put this motherfucker face down and I don't give a fuck. So you ain't gonna never.
Yeah, better than that. I'll be watching and just keep swiping.
Oh God, bro, you ain't gonna never bug me because I don't care. You get what I'm saying? So I be telling people like, just keep hitting me. And then sooner or later you'll hit me at a time or I'll remember. It'll help me remember. Because sometimes I might be like, oh, I'm gonna text them when I get done doing this and then I just forget. So it's like, if you keep hitting me, sooner or later, I'm gonna be at a time where I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to get back to this nigga. So, and then on the other end, I don't take it personal. So if I hit somebody and they don't hit back, it's like, I just hit them again. Like,
see, I'm so backwards. Sometimes I do take it personal. Okay, so you said this though, because people, like, when you was with the label, they restricted you in certain ways. But then you said something where you was like, your team now might be like, we don't think this is the one. What's the core differences between, because it's like, you know, what's the
core difference is that ultimately, if I want to do it, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it.
Nice.
We're gonna do it all in. And so, like, what I tell people is like, because I never want people to get the wrong idea where it's like they think like, oh, you know, it's a situation where like, oh, it's just fucked up over here. Like, I always tell people, one thing I say, it ain't a TDE thing. This is like an industry thing. This is how labels work. This is how humans work. So what I mean by that is like, let's say you work at a company and you are a part of like the idea team of how they want to market. You get what I'm saying? If you have an idea of how you want to market the product and somebody else has another idea how they want to market the product, and now we're going to go with their idea, but it's not your idea and you don't agree with that, as a human, you're not going to try your hardest to market it no more because you don't even believe in the marketing strategy. You get what I'm saying? So now you just going to show up to work and check the box and be like, well, I'm going to just do it because I'm here, but like, nigga, this shit ain't going to work anyway. That's how you going to think in your mind. It's the same thing at any other label. So it's like, if you as an artist, and this is what people always ask artists, they be like, well, if you want to drop, you can't just drop. It's like, I mean, I can, but then ain't nobody on the team going to put their best foot forward because they don't believe in the product they selling. So you would rather drop some shit where everybody is believing.
Cohesive,
It's cohesive and believing in the product that they want to sell, because if you don't, then you going to get these three people just checking in and checking the box, and then these other people putting their heart in it because they believe it. But these three people job might be super important to the point to where if they drop the ball, shit fucked up. And you can only do it once. It's music. It ain't like we selling burgers where we can wake up the next day and cook some more burgers. It's like once the project out, it's out. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how the shit work. You know what I mean? And so anything can go wrong in a rollout and it can fuck up the whole rollout, or anything can go right in a rollout and it can fuck up the whole rollout. So what you always want to do is like have the product, have the music, but then be able to pivot. You get what I'm saying? So you always want to be able to pivot. Like
what you mean, like?
So like one regret I had this year was Everything in My Soul Blue wasn't all the way finished, and then the Joey shit happened, and I hated that it wasn't all the way finished because we should have been dropping right after that. But the plan was to drop in the third quarter anyway. You get what I'm saying? But because that was the plan, I didn't have the music all the way ready. I was supposed to drop I Love You Again in February and then follow back up with Everything in My Soul like in the summer. If I would have did that, I would have had the project already done. When the Joey shit happened, we would have had all this attention and we could have just went right to it. So that's what I mean by pivot, is like you might have a plan, But if something happened, you got to pivot.
You
might have to go earlier. You might have to go later. You get what I'm saying? And so it's like you want to have all the product ready, but have the flexibility to pivot. So like even when I make a project, I have extra records. That way, what if this single don't work? Well, then we can lie and be like, nah, that wasn't a single, psych. We was fucking around. Here go the single. you know what I'm saying? Like, how did you go with that?
How did that Joey shit happen? Like because he came out West Coast and you like.
So what happened was I'm still shady on the details. I'm still shaky on the details with him and Ray Vaughn. It seemed like a thing to me. It seemed planned to me. I don't really know what their situation
planned for like
a rollout thing. To me, how I'm looking, that's what it seemed like, but I don't really know. You get what I'm saying? But I was enjoying it like everybody else. Like I'm just watching it. You get what I'm saying? Like fuck it, I'm just gonna watch it. Like it's entertaining. You get what I'm saying?
You started off though, right?
No, so Joey had a bar to Ray Vaughn saying, you're gonna be the next dog dropped off top roster, and I'm gonna be the reason. Basically insinuating dropped from the label.
Cool. You caught a stray.
So I caught a stray with him trying to get at Ray Vaughn. And it's funny because just how life worked, bro. I was just on the podcast with Head and Gina, and Head asked me, he was like, so if your name is said, because they was already going back and forth, Joey and Ray, for like a couple months. Okay. He was like, if your name is said, because he was basically like, would you ever diss Joey? And I'm like, nah, Joey the homie. Like I personally know Joey. I probably wouldn't diss him. Like I don't play the performative games. You get what I'm saying? But he was like, what if your name was said? I was like, if my name was said on some rap shit, I would go. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like I would go on some rap shit, but like if my name ain't said, I'm staying out of it. And then the day after that interview, bro, the day after the interview dropped, the Joey shit dropped. Bro, the interview dropped and then the Joey shit dropped. And so that day that the Joey shit dropped, I was kind of like caught in a weird spot because I didn't want niggas to think like I'm thirsty to get out there. You get what I'm saying? So I was talking to the team.
You in your head with that one though.
I was completely. This is me overthinking. You get what I'm saying? And so I was talking to the team, and even, but you know, the crazy part. Oh God, I'm almost done with my shit. But the crazy.
You can grab it. Thank you.
But the crazy part is that the team actually told me not to do it, and so I told them, I'm like, I'm a tweet.
Solomon's the best.
I was like, I'm just gonna tweet about it. And if the tweet gets a lot of visibility, then that means that people want me to go. You get what I'm saying? If not,
yeah, we want you to go.
You get what I'm
nigga.
saying? Like, yeah. So, but I didn't want to be like the thirsty niggas. Like, oh, I want attention. Because to me, it kind of turned into that. It turned into just a lot of people doing a lot. You get what I'm saying?
just about to say,
and
do you feel like a bunch of niggas just started like?
And I didn't want to be one of them niggas to where it's like I don't got nothing to do with this. You get what I'm saying? Like, and so I just tweeted like the thinking emoji, like I'm thinking. You get what I'm saying? Like, and
smart
then,
though.
Yeah.
Tell me when.
Yep, I got you. Let's move. And so I just tweeted the thinking emoji, and it got like 1 million impressions. Like everybody was like, yeah, nigga, you heard him.
That's great though.
So I was like, all right, bet. You feel me? And so I just went to the studio, and I was probably in there for like 5-6 hours because I helped out on like
bodied that nigga in 6 hours.
Yeah,
though.
And then we got it loaded up, and then we put it out the very next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it was fun to me though, because that's the part of rap that like I come from. Like I watch a lot of battle rap. Like I've been dying. Me and Jid talk about this all the time. Me and Jid always talk about
views.
No, Jid, J-I-D.
Oh, Jid. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Me and Jid talk about this all the time, where we be like, I'm dying for a nigga to try me because like that's the fun part. We got to do so much shit that we don't like, and that's fun. You
that's
know what
the
I'm
part
saying?
that you want.
So it's like with the Joey shit, like, and that was even part of the reason why I threw a bunch of shots at New York as a whole. And I love New York, but I'm just like, it seemed corny to me if we all beating up on Joey. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I was just more like, nigga, where the other niggas at? You get what I'm saying? Like
that's what I did. I'm not gonna say I didn't like, but like I was wondering as I'm watching, I'm like, I wonder which is
Oh, my bad. Got you.
I was wondering like if you felt a way, because it was like Ray Vaughn I get 100%. Then you start just seeing like
everybody.
Who the fuck are these?
Yeah,
like,
and then it get nasty at that point. You get what I'm saying?
And it made me mad because I promised to God, I don't got nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
But Solomon, I'm gonna throw myself in every situation I can. But like, I'll be out, niggas be like, I think we posted your thing, and people be like, post mine, bro. I'm like, nigga, who are you? Like, why would we post that?
Yeah, and it's like it just became a thing where it's like everybody was just trying. Which to their defense, like. You supposed to like niggas is trying to figure out how to get attention. You get what I'm saying? But to me, it's like it's a strategy and everything. Like so, it's like to me, it's like anybody else that jumped in. It's like there's niggas from New York jumping in. jump at those niggas. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like for real.
Swing at your weight though.
That's what I'm respectfully trying to say.
You didn't come out there like Drake. What you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It would be weird. You know what I'm saying? It would be weird if I came out New York and I'm like, nigga, Hove, where you at? Like that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make no sense. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so it's like the only reason I even swung at Joey is because he said my name.
I wouldn't even
did
I
that
like
if it didn't make sense.
but then if no disrespect, I think he's nice because he's like Kai Cash started hopping out.
Kai Cash is fire. Kai Cash is fire. Yeah, he dope.
Yeah, so it's definitely
yeah, but it was fun though. That was actually like I always like tell the homies, like, it's weird when you living in a moment in history where you know like this is gonna go down as a moment in history. Like it was like a civil war where nobody had real issues with each other. And that was the dopest part about it, was like it was just raps. It was like we could go to New York. You get what I'm saying? Like niggas can come over here and it's cool. You get what I'm saying? Whereas we just came off of the Drake and Dot shit where it wasn't just raps.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah. So I'm saying it was dope for that situation to just be raps. And it was like niggas was homies. You get what I'm saying? Like I talked to Joey like a couple days after my shit dropped.
You feel like you smacked him?
I thought I got Joey up out of here. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I also felt like my shit wasn't just a diss at Joey. Like I personally feel like I had the most impactful diss. And so what I mean by that is my diss brought, like, New York wasn't outside. And because I did mine,
it woke him up.
It woke
Kai came, everybody was like,
everybody started bombing, which I loved. You get what I'm saying? So I felt like it brought New York outside. I also felt like
that's one of them.
I started the beat changes shit because I was the first one to have like a beat change, and then niggas start using skits and beat changes and stuff like that. So I felt like for me to have the position I had where like I'm not with no major and it's not nothing constructed like and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like that's why I was saying at the beginning, like I felt like the shit was kind of constructed because the way it was coming out, I'm like, it's entertaining, but I can see it.
But you would not, from being on the inside, you would have a better eye for that.
I could just see it. You get what I'm saying? But I'm also all for it because it's like, I get it, niggas is rolling out. It's a good rollout. Like, you know what I'm saying? The nigga album coming, like Joey album come, like, it makes sense. So fuck it.
What'd you say to Joey? Like, what was the conversation?
First I hit him. It's funny because first I hit him after he dropped the shit against Ray.
Crazy. Niggas drop and then it's just like I could text.
That's why I be. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like
I'm coming, nigga. Like,
so I hit him when he dropped the shit against Ray, and I was just like, "This shit fire!" Like, you know what I mean? And he was like, and I forgot exactly what he said, but it was basically along the lines of like, I appreciated like niggas about to get rolling, like basically on the rollout, like not on like the diss shit, but just on the rollout.
Yeah.
And then
the shit, that means something totally different.
Yeah, like, exactly. So then he dropped, and the straight shot against me hit. And I didn't hit him because I was like, I know what I'm about to do, so I'll check in after I throw the punch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so then right after I dropped my shit, he hit me and was like, yeah, nigga, that shit fire. Like, and I was like, yeah, you know, you threw a shot. I had to throw a little jab. He was like, it's how it got to be. It's hip hop, but it's all love. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Our situation is straight. You feel me? And then I ran into Joey a little bit after that or whatever. But I never really talked to him in depth about like how he felt about the whole shit, only because, like, with me leaving the label, I never want niggas to feel like I'm like talking to like a nigga and being like, oh, nigga, go fuck that nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas just be weird, and I never want a nigga to think I'm even on that type of energy. So it wasn't like I was.
Why though? Why not be like? I feel like I'm speaking.
Yep.
I feel like you have every right to, if you wanted to be, well.
And that's it. Now, I'm about to say, you just answered your own question. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to be on that, and this is the thing, I don't have no problem with being the villain. Like, I genuinely don't. I just want to be the villain. I just want to be the villain when I want to be the villain.
It's just, I think it's like, yeah, you just gotta know.
Niggas just be,
you gotta know who you talking to.
Niggas be sensitive, bro, and you gotta understand that, like, everybody is sensitive about they shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, let's say in a hypothetical world, like, that entire thing was constructed. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think either side would construct it for them to lose. So the loser, by the public's demand, is gonna feel a little bit more salty than the winner. Because if me and you say, yo, let's go spar, you feel me? Even though we sparring and we ain't fighting for real.
I don't wanna lose. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you knock me out, I'm gonna feel a little bit more salty, and you gonna feel like, nigga, if we was really fighting, I would have beat this nigga ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna feel. Mm-hmm. So if you knock me out, and then one of my homies is like, kicking it with you, even if you're not talking about the fight, I might
you
feel.
still gonna feel away.
So I just didn't. Regardless. So I just didn't want to even be.
That's very
you know
interesting. You're
like,
very keen to like the unspoken human communication. Because
I've rubbed a lot of people the wrong way on accident. I've done it. I've lived through it. I've rubbed people the wrong way on accident so many times, and now I'm just super, super like careful. And it's funny because
I don't know if you can be though. But in your position,
so this is what I'm about to say. As a human, though, it be backfiring sometimes on me because people don't be having the same consideration for me. And that's when I start really feeling away.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
What so it's like
when I was going through the whole shit of leaving, it was a lot of niggas that said certain shit that I'm like, I don't like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, you know what I mean? And so it's like, it do backfire sometimes because I'm like, nigga, like, why you talking like that? You get what I'm saying?
I feel like you probably looked at it how I looked at it. I feel like I feel where you was like, it was like, bro, again, just me knowing you, I feel like it was more like, okay, this is family. Yeah, but I don't know if it was treated the same way, the opposite way, bro.
In certain situations, I feel like it was. I feel like it was like the extended branches that like wasn't treating it that way. But even then, I would be lying if I were to say I never took it personal to feel like, well, nigga, the extended branches is acting that way, but why y'all not checking it? You get what I'm saying? Like, and I've had those conversations, and I won't, I'm not gonna go into detail, but I've had those conversations behind closed doors where it's like, nigga, if you don't want me to feel away and me start saying certain, then just check it. Like, let's just be cool. You feel me? Like on some like, let's just be cool. You know what I mean? Like it ain't gotta be that. And so that was my whole thing with that shit. Is like, I would never want Ray to start feeling like I'm like gloating in, because like, let's call a spade a spade. The general public felt like Joey got it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I would never want Ray to feel like I'm like gloating in that, because I really don't give a fuck. I don't care if you win or
Ray versus
Joey. You get what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying?
That's just the truth though. But
so I'm saying that's what the public consensus was. So I never would want Ray to feel like I'm gloating in that, because I'm not, because I genuinely don't care who win. You get what I'm saying?
Do you feel like, when you look at TDE, do you feel like artists like you, Ray, like, is that label not built for artists like y'all? Like, because even like a Kendrick and a Doechii, because it's like that, like, not even to say you can't get in that bag, but they have that, not even artistic, because artistically you can do it. I don't know if Ray can do it, but I know you could do it. But they got that, like, that, I don't even know how to say it. That Venice Beach weird, like.
I'm about to say, let's call it what a spade, bro. Like, Doechii's a star. And this is what I was telling people when people start talking about, like, the whole
Why you say she's a star? I'm not a
no, I know. You just want to, and this is the thing. this is what I tell people about Doechii. Doechii don't make music for us. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not for us. You know what I mean? So whenever people
us being
black males, she don't make music for black males. You know what I'm saying? That's not what she make music for. And that's not a shot at Doechii. Every artist has people they make music
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Make music for. So she don't. We are not her targeted demographic. You know what I'm saying? But if you can look at it through a lens that's non-biased, you know how talented she is. You get what I'm saying? And so the moment I met Doechii, I was like, oh, she's out of here. Like, I was talking to Musa, we was at the studio, and the moment I met her, she like went to the bathroom or something. I was like, Musa, she's gone. Like, she's so gone, it don't even make no fucking sense how gone she is. Because there's just certain people, and it's hard to like really put it into words, where it's like,
I'm glad I was just gonna ask you.
Yeah, they can do so many different things, and they're so sure of themselves of exactly who they are, like exactly who they want people to view them as a brand. You get what I'm saying? Like, and Doechii had that like the moment that I met her. And I feel like that's also something that Dot has. Like, Dot is like, he's like a unicorn, where it's like, regardless of if you think he's the best rapper or the best song maker or whatever you feel like your opinion of him is, he's interesting. That's like the best word I can come up with about it, is that he's an interesting nigga. Like Dot is just interesting. The way he dresses, interesting. The way he's talking, he's just interesting. You get what I'm saying? Whether you like his music or not, he's interesting. You get what I'm saying? That's how Doechii is too. Doechii is like interesting. And I also think that it helps because she's a woman and we're in a great place for women. You get what I'm saying? In music. But
so your ego though, like, let's talk. Cause like I see Dot. I see this nigga. And it's like, it's certain people that you see and you like, yo, this nigga got aura. Like, it's just like,
it's just weird.
You jump off the page.
It's weird, bro. Yeah.
But it makes me like feel away. I don't know. I question. I feel like I jump off the page. But it's like you hoop. Have you hoop?
And I hoop. So that's what I'm about to say.
You see a nigga like LeBron, you like, I know I'm me, but that's LeBron.
So that's what I'm about to say. I think that I never felt a bone of jealousy for none of my label mates. And the reason why is because I come from team sports. And so I understand, similar to what you just saying, you get on certain teams and you like,
That's KD.
Nigga, that's Kevin Durant.
That's Dame Lillard.
Let me go sit in the corner and shoot 3. Like, it's just part of it. Like, and it don't make you feel away because I did that my entire life. There were certain teams where I was the guy. And then there were certain teams where I got there and I'm like, yo, that nigga, like, he liked that.
Nigga come down the court.
Bro, and it's just like,
he got it.
Let me go set a pick. My nigga, like, you feel me? Like, let me go, like,
what you need me to do, bro?
Yeah, and it might be a day where I'll drop 25 because you need me to drop 25, but I know that that's not my role every single day. You feel me? And so for me, it's like, when you signing up to be in a situation where any label that's built in that type of way, because the TDE is not the only one, you have to be able to be honest with yourself about where exactly you fit. Where the discomfort came from me was that I never got into music to like be the most popular nigga. My 2 goals when I got into music was 2 things. Was to make enough money to provide for me and my family and to do something that I love. And I wanted at the end of my career for niggas to feel like I was one of the best rappers like that they've heard of. Even if I'm not the best, they can never be like Reason ain't one of those like level niggas. So all of my goats was like Hove, Cassidy, Fabulous, Lupe Fiasco. You get what I'm saying? Like,
you feel like you've accomplished that or no?
I feel like
the second one.
I feel like I'm on the way there now, and I feel like I could never accomplish it because I just couldn't drop consistently enough. Like, I feel like I couldn't keep my foot on the gas.
Brother. I put that... Now, I think more people need to listen, but when you...
So that's what I mean.
When you listen,
that's basically what I'm saying is that I need more people to like, because it's like, I personally don't feel like there's a nigga alive, and I'm talking about anybody. So that's even the interesting niggas. You get what I'm saying? I don't think there's a nigga alive that can just cleanly out-rap me, like, period. And that's anybody from the lowest name nigga you've heard to the highest name nigga that you've heard. You get what I'm saying? So, but it's funny because I had a conversation with Joe Budden where this was during like the COVID shit, and he was doing like some of his like.
That's when you went on the pod or
no? This was like he had like a one-off thing with Amazon where he was doing like kind of like a clubhouse room, but it was on their space. Okay. I think they were trying to build it out or something. And I was one of his guests, and basically he asked me, he was like, I know how I feel about you, but like how you feel where you at? You get what I'm saying? And I was like, I feel like I'm the coldest nigga, period. You get what I'm saying? And Joe was like, well, Reese, you can't say that. And he was like, and I was like, what you mean? And he was like, I'm saying this out of love because me and Joe got a good relationship. He was like, I'm saying this out of love because I felt the same way you felt, where I know you know your ability, but you haven't done enough. Like, basically meaning not even talking about like sales or numbers, because that shit you can't control. He just meant you got to put more out to stand on that hill. Before you stand on that hill and say, I can knock all these niggas out, you got to put more out. And he was like, at the time, I only had 1 album out. He was like, you only have 1 album out, so you can't tell me you're better than a this or this or this or this if they got 5 albums out and you only got 1. I don't care how nice you think you are. You get what I'm saying? And so
not even think, but like from
exactly.
You know what you got in the tuck.
I know how nice I am, but it's not out. You get what I'm saying? So that was my thing. Was like shout out Joe Budden. You get what I'm saying? Like, so he was like, and I love Joe because Joe always is just 100%. He don't give a fuck how I feel about it. He 100% honest.
Joe crazy.
Bro, if I tell you some shit like some of the conversation, but it's like he was just like, you can't say that until you, and I felt him on that because I'm a very like in real life, I'm a very accountable person. So I'm like, when he said it, I'm like, damn, he right. Like I only got 1 album out, and the album did really well, and everybody fucked with me off of it. But like, it's only 1. How many niggas got 1 album out? Yeah. Everybody got 1 album out.
I got
like,
some on SoundCloud.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, nigga, I gotta keep like foot on the gas. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Question. Because you said you're an accountable person. Do you? Because I feel the same way, but I'm accountable. I'm accountable when after I commit whatever it is, I did it.
Yeah.
I filed a coach. It was me. But do you feel like you're accountable before? Like, do you take into account, like, if I do this, it's gonna affect this person, this, and this? Are you accountable before?
I'm accountable even before. Like, I think about every outcome of how. That's honestly, I feel like one of my weaknesses, because sometimes I overthink it. Where I'm like, I don't want this person to feel this way. Even though, you get what I'm saying? Even though they might not never even feel that way. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, I know it's very rarely that I do something that I didn't think beforehand it might have happened the way that it happened. Even if I might think like, okay, if I do this, they might feel that way. But then I'll convince myself, no, they ain't gonna feel that way. And then I do it and they do feel that way. Damn. I'm not surprised. I'm just like, damn, I thought about that too. And I just still you get what I'm saying? Like,
Were you always that way?
I think As far as I can remember, yeah, because I feel like I was always the type of person that like, and I feel like this goes into like my music. I feel like this is why I'm one of the best storytellers in my music is because I see everything from different perspectives. And so it's funny, like even with my girl, like she gets so irritated with me because every time she come to me with a problem, I'd be like, but did you think about how they feel? Like that's how I ought, because I just think of everything from every single perspective. I think about how
You gotta stop doing that, by the way.
I do. I gotta say, and that's why I said it's one of my weaknesses.
They just want to vent.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like
they ain't looking. They're not looking to get their problem solved.
Yeah,
at all.
you get
They
what I'm
just wanna
saying? Yeah, and it's like it's one of my weaknesses because it's like I can't even help it. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it's also one of the reasons why I got a big heart because I'm always considering that everybody might have had a better intention than they really have. And when some people just assholes and they just did some shit, you get what I'm saying? When I'm thinking like, oh, maybe they felt this way, so this is why they did it.
Damn, it's crazy you said that because I still feel like whenever somebody do something, I always be like, I know why they did that because they felt this way. And I try to like, I just give them the benefit of that.
When sometimes they just terrible people. Like,
think so?
Bro, I'm telling you, sometimes niggas just terrible. Sometimes niggas be jealous. Sometimes
but even that though, I'd be like,
I
get why you did that because you're jealous.
Yeah.
And I give them to like.
But it's like, but I'm saying it just be, or sometimes they might not even be jealous. That's just how they might just be somebody that they just an opportunist. So the moment that they get, I'm being serious, the moment that they get a chance to, you get what I'm saying? Like they just, like you just don't, I just done lived through it. So I'm like, I know niggas just be on certain shit and it just be like that. You feel me? Like, so.
I got notes. I'm gonna put my notes, man. I didn't even hit my notes yet. Solomon, I'm ready to go. Oh my God. Damn, bro.
Be like that, bro. Like, but I be giving niggas the benefit of the doubt. And I also be feeling like I gotta stop doing that because my brother be telling me, like, my brother's like, you know, I'm a twin. And so my brother, like the hot-headed version.
I'm so glad you said that. Go ahead.
Yeah, me and my brother, we think just alike, but he's the hot-headed version of me. And it's so funny because people don't know that because like he's like an NFL coach and stuff like that. So they just assume like, oh, I'm the rapper, he's the NFL coach. They assume that it's like the opposite.
The opposite, yeah.
Nigga, my brother don't go like all the way. So it's like he's the version of me that will call me and be like, nigga, you giving them way too much credit. Fuck that nigga. Like he's that. You get what I'm saying? Where I'm like, I got the big heart and I'm like, nah, bro, but you don't know how much he care about me. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how I am. You feel me?
I wanna say here, bro. It was, I forgot, we was downtown LA. I forgot where it was. I think you was on maybe a panel.
Got you.
It was a VIP section. So somebody walking up the stairs. It's Reason.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, Reason, what up? Dap nigga up. I'm like, hey, like you know I can get an extra wristband. Nigga Reason looking at me. He like, nigga, what the fuck?
Like, nigga, who the fuck are you?
They got me crazy. I'm like Reason, it's Scottie. Like, nigga look like, bro, what? Yeah. Nigga was your twin brother, bro. You nigga look just like you, bro. Identical. I'm like,
and we both do this. We just go along with the handshake because we don't know if we know you and we just forgot you, or if you not like, so we don't know. You get what I'm saying? And so you never want to offend nobody, so we just go along.
And I'm sitting, I'm like, Reason this, and it was like some female. She's like, no, that's his brother. And I'm like, bro, my bad, but I'm like, you niggas look just.
We look just.
I never knew you had a twin.
Yeah, I got a twin brother, and it's funny because a lot of people don't know because.
How does that feel? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you good. A lot of people don't know because when I started doing music, I started doing music late in my life. So when I started doing music is when he started bouncing around to different states. Coaching because
so he was never around. He was never
around, and he would only be in and out and pop in and be here for like a month or so. And then, you know what I'm saying? So my brother done lived everywhere. He done live in Arizona, Oregon, Fresno. Like
what's his name?
Prentice, but we call him
niggas name tags. These niggas some name tags.
Yeah, but my brother, like he's so hot headed and he's so like he don't give it, like he be so quick to be like. Yeah. But I will say he's a very good judge of character. Like every single time my brother has told me I shouldn't trust somebody.
It was right.
Bro, every single time. Damn. Like, it's never been a time where I could tell him I told you so.
Yeah.
It's always been him hitting me and be like, I told you I don't fuck with that nigga. Like, it's always like that. So it's to a point that when I got older, if he tell me not to fuck with somebody, I just stop fucking with him. Because I'm like, nigga, this nigga be right, bro. So I just stop fucking with him. Like, if he tell me he don't like him and he don't trust him, then I ain't fucking with him.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah, it is what it is.
I like it. Okay, well, we telling down. I do have a game we'll play.
Okay.
But before that, I mean, it's 22. This is the first interview of 2026, so I appreciate you for that one. I appreciate you for that one. This is, I mean, we've been meaning to do this one for a cool minute.
That's a fact.
But I love it when it happens how it's supposed to happen. But did you have any going into 2026? I feel like you like me. Like, I didn't have no like necessarily. I'm trying to do this. I mean, I do know what I'm trying to do, but it was no like.
It's like this ain't like my
no chapter.
Yeah, exactly.
I started 3 months ago.
Yeah,
I'm locked in. But before 2026, is there an overall vision or like what you trying to?
The main thing I want to focus on in 2026 is just getting back on the road. Like I haven't been touring as much as I should be touring.
Yeah.
So I want to get to the UK. I would like to get to South Africa. I have like a
UK
huge
got
fan base.
baddies.
Yeah.
I know you got.
Yeah. But I want to get to the UK. I want to get to South Africa. I got like a huge fan base in South Africa because the first time that people discovered who I was on Black Panther, and so I like just inherited.
You got
a
a
big
Black
ass,
Panther soundtrack?
I was on the Black Panther soundtrack. Yeah, it's a record called Seasons with Mozzie and Sava.
So you getting money?
See, that's the shit we was talking about.
You getting money?
The pocket watching shit.
You getting money? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they assume I'm getting money. I know why you getting money. You know what I'm saying? You getting money.
But yeah, so I was on that. So I want to get to South Africa. I want to get to the UK, and then I just want to tour the US again. My fan base, unlike a lot of LA, or like for LA, there's two type of LA artists. There's the LA artists that it's really only one type. It's like the LA artists that's just cracking on the West Coast, and majority of them, it's hard for them to like go somewhere else, if that makes sense.
Outside the city.
Yeah, outside, or just outside the West. Cause I don't want to say outside the city because it's like they still can go to Vegas and Arizona and the Bay, but that's all West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas like I can go sell 400 in New York. I can go sell 400 in Chicago, but I might not be able to sell what a LA nigga could sell here. You get what I'm saying? So I might do a smaller venue here, but I can do another venue that's the same size.
It's a blessing and a curse.
It's a blessing and a curse. So what I want to do is like stamp my foot more here to where I can do the Novos and shit like that here, but still also be able to still go do that.
What's your plan to do that? You just got collab with LA artists.
That's really all it is just collab with LA artists. So that's one of the colors. And I'm going to get to that one. Like we doing pink and then we doing that one. You get what I'm saying? So
that one.
Yeah, exactly that one. Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, Solomon, look at me. He been drinking. What's the color? What's the color? Is it? If I guess it, can I get it?
On the first guess, if you guess it. You
Damn!
First guess. It's an easy guess. It's an easy guess.
So the color I'm thinking is bad then.
Yeah, it's a very easy guess. It's not a difficult guess.
Now I don't fuck with you. You an artistic ass nigga. You might be coming.
I promise you. Yeah.
So then you already did blue. You finna do pink.
Yep.
That's too hard. Solomon, what you think?
Fuchsia.
What the fuck? Hell no.
Absolutely not.
Red.
Yes.
Oh, it's red.
That's why I said it's an easy guess.
I was gonna say some shit like gold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's an easy guess. So yeah.
Red.
So that's the one that I want to do, and I want to drop that one like middle into the summer.
Red. I need YG. I damn near.
It's aiming for one of those.
I damn near need like a what's the nigga? Damn, I can't think of his nigga name. He my boy too. He was here. RJ or some.
Yep.
You need some crazy shit on this.
I definitely want to do RJ, and I want to do something that hasn't been done before, which is like blend the world. So it's like, to me, like people that's not from LA, they don't think these two worlds can coexist. But we know, being from out here, that they can. So what I mean by that is like, I want like RJ and Boogie to be on the same record. But it's like there's so many like similarities in what niggas have been through. It's just because Boogie make quote unquote certain type of music and RJ make quote unquote certain type of music, people don't think that it can make sense. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I wanna kind of like collab certain worlds together. Yeah, that's
if it's anything nigga do, you know RJ.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog. So it's like I want to collab certain worlds together because it's certain records and music that I feel like we haven't gotten just because of the fact that people just haven't done it. You get what I'm saying?
That's
so
hard.
I want to make that tape different than what people would expect it to be. You get what I'm saying? Like I want to do like nigga, the Cuzzos is on some shit with like Rhapsody. Like I want to do like it. I want it to feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like some shit that the track lists don't even make sense when they see it.
Shout out to Cuzzos. Cuzzos told me a new one on Twitter. Like 3. Did you see that shit?
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Damn, Cuzzos told me a new one, bro. I'm old. I'm older. I'm getting older. So I seen one thing. She was like 2 booze, 1 baby daddy. Like, and so I just like retweeted it, and I was like, man, I'm getting old. Like this shit trash. Whatever.
But you wasn't exactly.
I'm just a regular nigga. Sometimes I forget.
But you know what that is though, and this goes back to what I was saying. I don't know if the camera's rolling or not when I said, and LA is a very vain place, and what I mean by that is everybody in LA think that they bigger than what they are, and then people that are maybe not like, maybe they're insecure about where they at. They think they're smaller than what they are, but it's like you not like, and I don't even mean this like towards the cousins. This like towards everybody. It's like, you're never as cracking as you think that you are. Like people are not. You're living in your world, so like you know all of your songs. You know who you are. Like, and I learned. It's funny. I learned this from Cole. He was like, I never go in a room and not introduce myself. And this is J. Cole. I
think that's powerful.
You get what I'm saying? Because he like you. What if somebody don't know who I am?
You.
Like, and you just like, and it's like it's really like LA is very specific with this. Where like. We think the moment we kind of get cracking, everybody know who we are. Like, nigga, you not cracking like that. Like, nobody is like, I'm just being real. Nah. You not cracking like that. You get what I'm saying?
But no, it's so crazy, bro. Because again, I'm throwing this party shit. And like my brother tell me, my homies, and they always be like, and again, I say this with the most like humble spirit. I promise you I do. But they be like, nigga, you Scottie from suburban LA. But I'm like, bro, I'm nobody. Bro, like I'm somebody to you niggas, but I'm like, bro, this shit ain't that.
That's a
like,
nigga that's in Target that has,
and I refuse,
bro.
I refuse to buy into that idea.
And like, to be honest with you, shit. Like to me, you should always be aware of the reach you have, but never assume that you bigger than the reach that you got. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, don't ever like think that you bigger than the program because it's like, nigga, you not cracking like that. And I don't even mean it as like a shot.
But it's like, crazy though, and maybe you can relate. It's like. You know, again, we're not the biggest niggas in the world.
Yeah.
But I could think we could confidently say we above most niggas.
Yeah. No,
but with that, I feel like my career has just done what it's done because I've remained like
1,000. You remain consistent, doing exactly what you do, remain being Scott. Yeah. And it's like to me, that's the best way to like move in the shit is just doing that because the moment that you start feeling like you bigger than the program,
it's over with.
Yeah, and then you make yourself look a certain way.
This ain't Voss water.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? When it's like, bro, like, it ain't that deep, bro. Like, it's really not that deep. like, bro, we all put on our pants 2 legs at a time, like 1 leg at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so it's like, it ain't that deep. And so, you know, like, people will take shit personal. Like, people will be out and somebody not know who they are and, like, it's only in LA, it's like corny shit like that where they feel away. I done had niggas, like, for me, like, I done been out of the place and been trying to get in.
You know who this is?
And bro, and I'm like, nigga, why you doing that? Like, nigga, you embarrassing me now, nigga.
I think it's because I would assume it's the same. I'm self-aware. Like, I'd be like, in my mind, like, bro, I'm such a, my thoughts?
Bro.
I'm a sick nigga, bro. Like, I'm not higher than nobody because
and for me, it's like, this nigga didn't come here for that. So the nigga that ain't letting me in, that nigga just want to go home. And you about to make this nigga mad at me because he just here to do his job, bro. Like he didn't come here for that. You feel me? So it's like, but that's how LA is though. LA will, like, niggas will literally bro, it's so vain. And we think that our box matters because our box does matter. Don't get me wrong, because there's West Coast artists that don't gotta go nowhere else and they can just make a living right here. So that's why our box does matter. But why it don't matter is because the moment that you get in a environment where there's like other influence, you start to get reality checks. And that's when you start to understand that, like, okay, I got more work to do. Whereas if you just understood that all the time, you would just keep working. And you would just keep being, you get what I'm saying? Like, foot on the gas. Keep working.
I was at, what's the food festival that's out here? It's Taste of Soul.
Taste of Soul.
I'm like walking around there, oh, that's Scottie. I'm like, you want to take a picture?
Yeah.
Man, it's like a fucking gay hairstyle from TikTok, nigga. Everybody when I was like
that's what I be telling niggas, like, bro, like, nigga, you not
like
who
19.
I'm like, you not who you think you are, my nigga. Like, you not,
crazy.
Bro. It's just life. You feel me?
Life,
like, it
bro.
is what it is, bro. And that don't mean that your worth ain't. It don't mean that you still not Scottie. You feel me? Like, you still Scottie. Like, nigga.
Okay. Did we miss anything? Anything? If you have anything, we could talk about.
Nah. Like, I just really wanted to pull up and chop it and have a conversation. Yeah.
We got some clips in there.
Yeah.
That's what we need. All right. So I got a game called One Gotta Go.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 2 things. One of them has to vanish from Earth.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Kobe or LeBron James?
LeBron James.
Whoa.
I know. But I'm Kobe. Kobe is like my idol, GOAT, everything. Yeah.
Vanish from all eternity, TDE or OVO?
Oh, OVO. That's easy.
Over TDE?
It is. Only because
So Drake goes.
Drake goes, but I get way more with TDE because I don't only get Dot. I get SZA. I get Rock. I get Q. You get what I'm saying? Like, what other artists came out of OVO?
It's a little biased. We're going to give it to you. We're going to give it to you.
Drake is incredible. We talking about all the TDE.
We're going to give it to you. 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 Kendrick or Drake?
We talking about catalog? Fuck.
You know you want to say it.
Can I take a shot?
you want to say
tough,
it,
bro.
man.
I hate
It's
this.
not that tough.
It is though. It is though. That's good.
It's not that tough. That's a big shot. My fault.
Nah, you good. It is because it's like I hate this world that we in now where it's like
it's only tough because you come from the label. It ain't that tough.
It is. It's tough because I come from the label. But it's also one of them things where it's like for me, like I'm a rap nigga, so it's like Good Kid, Mad City, my favorite album of all time, like rap album.
Oh shit. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So that also does play a factor for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, but it's tough because like nigga Drake, his catalog. I hate this world that we in now where niggas. The narrative is that Drake don't have a catalog. I hate that.
That's crazy.
I hate that. That's
crazy.
I hate that.
I was
I can't
text go green and saying it.
Bro, yeah,
like
I can't. Yeah, like bro, I can't answer that one. That one I can't.
Oh,
I can't. I'm gonna punk out.
All right, take a shot. Yeah, take a shot. Oh, that's why you asked for the shot.
Yeah, that's why I asked for a shot. I'm like, I'm gonna just drink to it. My nigga.
All right. This is the last probably tough one. Lotto or Doechii? I thought this was a bar when I first wrote it, but it ain't that much of a bar. It might be kind of easy.
It's for me on the art side. It's easy. I just like Lotto's swag. I ain't gonna lie.
Lotto got swag,
bro. I just like Lotto's swag. But from the music side of it, it's a clear thing for me. It's like I'm keeping Doechii from the music side of it. But I just like to me, like I like Lotto's swag and like I don't know. She like a female Drake to me. I really think she gonna be like. I think she's gonna be even like she's already a big deal, but I think Lotto is gonna be even bigger. Crazy. Like I do, bro. Because if you listen to her music, it's hella melodic. It's super melodic. It's way more melodic than people give her credit.
They be trying to say like Drake wrote her bars, which is great.
It be sounding damn near like it. You get what I'm saying? Like so, yeah. But from a music standpoint, like I think the world of Doechii, and I'm not even just saying that on some like.
Nice.
I'm trying to like. I genuinely like. I got tweets where I'm like. I think Doechii's gonna be like the rap Beyonce. Like I genuinely think she's gonna be, and if like she falls short of that, fine. But like, I think that's how big, like that's how great Doechii really is. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Okay. Compton or Carson, and why?
Oh, get rid of Compton.
Get rid of Compton?
Yeah, because I'm from Carson. Yeah, I mean it's that simple for me.
Why is Carson better than Carson?
I think I'm gonna tell you why. Like on some real shit, I think I like Carson more because Carson and I might get the stat a little bit wrong, but it's somewhere in the ballpark. It's the biggest like middle class black city like in America. Period. Yeah. You know what I mean? So to me, what Carson showed me was that like black people can like own shit and have money and shit like that, but it still have like its accents of ghetto and the hood and stuff like that. But it's like you can be something else. You know what I mean? Outside of like the typical rapper. You know, basketball player, whatever the case may be. It's like, so for me, it's like, people don't know this. Like, I was born in South Central. I moved to Carson when I was 7. Nice. So, like, Carson gave me a childhood because then when I was in South Central, I couldn't even go outside. Like, my parents wasn't fucking with, niggas was getting shot. It was prostitutes on the corner. I lived off 57th and Fig. So it's like, it's prostitutes on the corner, is you know, my best friend used to run drugs for his pops to, you know, from the house to the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my childhood until I moved to Carson. I learned could ride a bike. I could go around the corner. I could do whatever. And so, to me, Carson gives that like, opening of, like, understanding that the world is bigger than, you know, what my block is. You know what I mean? So, I got Carson, but of course, I'm super biased. But
nice. No, yeah, sure. I was a mailman in Carson. Carson, yeah.
Yeah, and we had the baddest women. The baddest women. Growing up, Carson had all the women at King Drew, they was from Carson. The baddest women from King Drew was from Carson. All the cracking house parties with the baddest women was in Carson. Like, I'm telling you.
Where my camera at?
Yeah, we had the baddest women. I'm telling you, that's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. We had the vibes, bro. We had the vibes.
Last one. Creative freedom or labor... Creative freedom or label marketing budget?
Damn. It depend on the budget. It depend on the budget.
Let's say 160,000.
Creative freedom. It would have to be $1 million. It couldn't be nothing less than $1 million.
Really?
Yeah, it couldn't be nothing less. I wouldn't sign.
So okay, $1 million.
$1 million. It depends on, $1 million would be when I start having conversations. And that would be when I would be like, it depends on the label, who's the point person on my project management team, because people don't understand that. like you could sign to a label. Two artists could sign to the same label, but the head person, one got Archie Davis and one got somebody else. And Archie Davis is the nigga.
Yeah,
He's the one. You get what I'm saying? But the other nigga ain't. I'd take $1 million with Archie Davis over $3 million with the other nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it just depends on the budget, as long as we had $1 million, and then who the point person is. You get what I'm saying? So it just depends. So yeah.
I love it. Well, ladies, oh no. That one dude. Are you cool with him from TDE? Moose?
Yeah, that's my dog. Yeah, that's my dog.
He said some foul things about you.
He did.
Cool?
He did. We had
Y'all pieced it up?
Yeah, we pieced it up. That's my dog. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like context, like it means everything, and so it doesn't change the situation. But it's one of them things where I'm being serious. It's one of them things. I'm telling you, this ain't a PR answer. This is like me being real.
You go and then I'm
like
go.
Moose. Me and Moose. You gotta understand. Moose was the person that got me signed to TDE, but also was like my brother, like literally like my brother for years. So it's one of them things where it's like your brother do something that you don't agree with, but it's still your brother. So you open to having a conversation, and through a conversation, you start to like gain understanding of how they feel. And it don't mean that I agree with them, because I don't, when in no type of way ever agree with what happened. But it's one of them things where it's like, that's my nigga and that's my dog. And so like, it's like, it happened and I don't like it and I don't fuck with it, but he know I don't fuck with it. I know his side, he know my side, and we was able to chop it up and piece it up like homies and just talk through it. You know
my dream, Martin Luther King, Martin Scottie King, I have a dream. I think you just gotta go on your villain arc, bro. I think no. I think your skills are elite enough to where you just gotta put belt to ass on.
I definitely can. And you know what's funny about
don't even just give it to them, like nigga. Oh ass, nigga, like just give it to niggas, bro.
And you know what's funny about that is that there will be a time where that happens for me, but for me, I'm like I said, I'm always thinking about everything. And so what I mean by that is not like with them. I just mean like where I'm on my villain arc, where I'm like, I don't care what a nigga say, you can't fuck with me, but it's after I lay the foundation. I want to do the work first. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to put out the projects. I want to do the radio freestyles. I want to do all the work because I don't want a nigga to be able to ever be able to pull any type of card where it's like, what have you done or whatever. I want to be able to do, you get what I'm saying? So I think it'll happen after this year. I think after this year, after me dropping these three projects and I be the consistency, the level up and all of that, I think that's when I'm going to be on my like, I'm the best thing, because I've always felt that. I felt that way before I had dropped the record on TDE. I felt like, because I know what I could do, I felt like when it come to rap, like that ballpark of shit, I'm not talking about songs and music, because that's subjective. Like, you can like Prince, I can like Michael. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just subjective. But what's not subjective is that both of them niggas is talented.
Yeah.
I feel like if you put me in any type of ballpark with anybody, like, I'm that nigga when it come to that. You get what I'm saying? But I don't ever want a nigga to be able to like catch me slipping because I didn't do this or I didn't do that. You get what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing, is like, I want to be able to check the boxes first before I start really popping my shit. So that's where I'm at. Yeah.
Can't wait to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first interview of 2026. Reason I appreciate you, brother, for real, for pushing me to come back. And he was just like, niggas, let's do it.
Like, come on, bro. Let's sit down and have a convo.
I'm excited. I wouldn't have anybody else. I really appreciate it, man. This year is gonna be a big year for, I think, both of us, to be honest. I feel like this is like the year of revenge for both of us. That's it. Solomon, any parting thoughts?
No.
You know, I always try to stop saying no. I always try to put this thing on camera.
No, all I was gonna say is I'm from Carson. I live in Carson.
Oh, you from Carson?
I've lived in Carson for the last 20 years.
Look at me connecting to that. No. Let's be clear. Yeah. You own a house in Carson. What street? I used to deliver. What street?
Hold on. Let me find my camera since
you just grabbed a random street in Carson.
That's the one I remember.
No. I live off Avalon and near 228.
Okay, gotcha. So you live by Carson High. Yeah, over there.
Yeah. My daughter went to Carson High.
Got you. Yeah. I went to Carson High for a year.
Oh, okay.
Then, yeah. But Carson's a beautiful place, man. Yeah. I tell people, man, like it could.
They did have the baddies.
Come on, man. Come on. The best house parties, you ain't got to worry about, like, sometimes it got shot up, but a lot of times it didn't get shot up.
I promise to God.
Sometimes it got shot up, but
nigga, I was delivering mail, so sometimes they cross the street off, and I would go ask, like, I know the owners of the house. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
They shot. I was like, they shooting Carson?
Like, bro, I used to niggas used to think shit was sweet because the houses I'm like, you got to understand, bro, like, the housing market was down and niggas was moving from where I was off 57th and Fig. Niggas was coming from over there to Carson. So it's like, niggas ain't leaving they backgrounds. You get what I'm saying? Like niggas just coming over there, but it also showed you that you could have a front lawn and like your grass could be green and you know what I mean? Like you could have
That's crazy.
the whole shit.
Bro, getting older, like I was making money at that age, but I was like I didn't have money, but like thinking back at how I like nostalgia is it's like damn, I wish I could go back to being that age and just being it was simpler time.
You know what I fuck with about you? Like like just from me like learning different parts of your story is that like you've always, regardless of what the situation is, you've always worked for what you got.
Oh God, dear God.
Like no, that's what I'm saying. Like every time I learn more about your story, it always involves work. Like every single time. And I fuck with that because I feel like we're in a time where like people just like want shit easy and they don't understand like the beauty in the struggle. Like nigga, it's beautiful to like have to like grind and like you know what I'm saying? Like and people don't understand. They don't understand that, bro.
I'm glad you said that because I remember my homies, he'd be like, before like Suburb even did what it was doing, I used to just be in front of the computer. He's like, bro, what are you doing? And it is a business, but I always felt like an artist because like, even if I didn't do nothing for that day, I would sit in front of this piece of paper and a computer for hours, and
just coming up with ideas,
just trying to like,
or even like when the page got taken down, like nigga, you took that on the chin, like you know how many people like I'm being dead ass. You know how big and that's what I'm saying. In today's era, you know how hard, like you know how big of a blow that is to lose a page.
I was desperate. I was giving $100 of dollars.
You took it on the chin and just like and so like. That's one thing I always fuck with about your story is like I fuck with niggas at work and it's like even like when we was talking about Kalen, like and Kalen like my little brother, like I grew up with Kalen.
Yeah.
But it's like that's what I like about Kalen, even if I didn't know the nigga personally.
Yeah.
Like the nigga work. Like you can say whatever you want about the nigga. What you can't say is that he's always active. He always, and like seeing like the For Real Day grow to what it's been, seeing his career grow to what it's been, seeing the music grown. Like I hit him after he dropped his last project and I'm like, I love that every project, I feel like you're trying to like grow. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you're not just doing the same old 1-2 step. I fuck with people that work, bro. Like I respect that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I respect that. So that's one thing I do fuck with about your story, that every time I hear something about your background, it's something that involves nigga work. Regardless, in any type of way.
Man, it's crazy, bro. Like I'm obviously a little lit off the casa, but I appreciate that, bro, because I feel like sometimes I assume that people don't see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I assume that people just like whatever.
Bro,
like,
you could tell. I always tell people, bro, this shit is like last man standing. Like, and it go back to what we talking about. Like, never think that you bigger than the program. It's like, nigga, you could have a moment, but a moment is just a moment, bro. Like, and Now, bro, I've lived, bro. I've had moments, bro, and it's like I've seen niggas have moments. I've had moments. I've lived through moments, and it's like, bro, if you don't know how to extend that moment and make it valuable and tangible to like something that can like give longevity, it don't really matter. You could be cracking and then you could be gone. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I can name 1,000 niggas that's like that. I don't want to disrespect niggas, but it's like,
yeah, for sure.
It's one of them things where it's like, I be wanting to have conversation with niggas like, cause niggas that had a moment and then it'll go away and then they'll quit or they'll just like be down on themselves and shit like that. When it's like, nigga, you know how hard it is to get a moment? Nigga, just be proud of yourself and keep marching. And then you're not gonna have no moments and then sooner or later you're gonna have another moment. And then take advantage of that one. And then that moment's gonna go away. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Kai Cenat is the biggest streamer on the planet. He not gonna always be the nigga. Yeah. Like, that's just period. He's not gonna always be the nigga.
No matter how long.
No matter how long he is the nigga, he's not gonna always, even like, I feel like Drake is going through that, and I feel like that's what Drake has been battling with. I don't know Drake personally on that level, but I feel like that's what he's been battling with the most. It's like, okay, nigga, you lost. Nigga, it's like, get up.
The crazy part is,
stand up.
The crazy part is with Drake, I'm glad you said it. If he just kept,
bro, that's what I'm trying to, just
you still a nigga, you just gotta move.
Just go, bro. Like, why are you sitting here, like, you dragging your L? Because if you just, nigga, took your L. If he just would have posted the little Adrian Broner meme, damn, I'm getting cooked, and then just kept going, like, nigga, just go.
That would have go.
Nigga, just go. Like, why are you sitting here, like, nigga, like, you still, that moment don't erase everything that you've done, bro. It don't. You get what I'm saying? And same thing with Dot on the other end. That moment, isn't why you died. Like, yes, this is the highest moment of your career, died and well deserved because you whoop shit.
Spanked that nigga.
But that ain't why you died. Like, you died because of Good Kid, Mad City. You died because of Section 80. You died because of Damn. Like, you died because of all the other shit. This is just a moment. It's just a moment. You get what I'm saying? And that moment's gonna leave, and you still gonna be died. Just like Drake, that moment's gonna leave. Like, nigga, just be Drake, bro. Just keep drop. Don't even talk about that shit no more. Just drop, nigga. Like, you Drake. You didn't drop. You didn't have the soundtrack for our life for 15 years, my nigga. Like, just drop, bro.
Still got it, though.
Just leave it alone. Just drop and leave it alone. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, if I could talk to Drake, that is what I would tell the nigga. It's like, nigga, we all take L's, nigga. Like, just, like, nigga, you, all right, nigga, like, you got beat a day. Just keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it.
Keep
like,
going.
Yeah, just keep going, bro. Just keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scottie and Friends 2026, man. This is how we starting the year off. Reason, I appreciate you. Anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Nah, just follow me, Reason Official, at everything, at Reason Official on everything. We got a lot of music dropping, merch, tours. I'm also working on some shit for upcoming artists. Like, I want to bring LA together a little bit more. I talked about that a little bit last year, but I think I was like over
zealous.
I'm a little, yeah, there you go. I'm lit. Overzealous on like being able to drop the projects and do that. But I want to create like a space for up and coming artists to like really collab and like for people to network horizontally and then be able to like move up and stuff. So I'm gonna be really putting my focus on that this year.
Okay, last thing I promise.
Yeah,
Last thing.
Yeah, we chilling.
2027, we do this. What is it today?
January 2nd.
January 2nd. We do this again. 2027. What have you done between now and January 2027, January 2nd?
Got you. 3 projects.
Nice.
1 to 2 tours. Don't know which one yet. At least 2 events, like I said, for the upcoming artist shit. So whether that's studio sessions, some type of collab shows, whatever it is, like be able to build community. And other than that, I got a certain number that I want to gross and profit, but because of the pocket watch and shit, I said I ain't gonna
pocket watch. I gotta stop doing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it on camera.
5K for a fucking screen.
I got a number that I'm trying to get to. You know what I mean? I got a number per month that I'm trying to get to on.
I'll say my number.
Just
my number is 35K a month.
Okay.
35K a month.
Yeah.
He like a small ass nigga.
No, I'm not. In no way. I got a poker face.
We doing that shit right now.
I got a poker face.
Nah, 35K is. I want to start doing 35K by February.
Fire.
That's my goal. Solomon like, why the fuck you ain't been back? He like, what the fuck going on? But yeah, we see y'all, Scottie and Friends, bro. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We out. Let's go.